Hello, 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 Cancers. Welcome. Are you ready for your reading? I hope so. Um, and I want to say big thank you right off the bat. Today is the 18th of July. Yesterday was our anniversary, first year anniversary on YouTube doing this. So I want to thank you all for your support, your watching, popping in. If you're new, thank you for checking me out. It's been quite a journey, and it couldn't have done it without you guys. So I enjoyed it very much. Enjoying it, I should say, because I'm not stopping. So I just want to say thank you right out of the chute. There, I did a little video, but not too many people watched. But I just want to say thank you personally. So it was a celebration just to say, yay, we hit 1 year. I was so excited yesterday. I was like, wow, I did it for 1 year. My daughter was like, I really didn't think you would do it for a whole year. I'm going to keep doing it. As long as I have viewers, I'm going to keep doing it. So anyway, I thank you for all your likes, shares, and subscribes. So don't forget to subscribe. If you keep watching, time for you to subscribe. It's, not fair to the others. And she's like, what are you talking about? Wow, interesting. So let's get started, guys. This is the week of the 19th through 25th. 23rd is a full moon. So if you're watching this before the 23rd, there is a full moon. So the energies start from that full moon on the 20th. We still are in the waxing part of the moon, which means the abundance, manifesting, bringing things in towards you. After the 23rd, we go to waxing and we need to get rid of stuff. Time to spring clean kind of a thing. So this is going to happen all in this week. Can you imagine? What's really cool about this full moon, guys, is that it is a moon in Aquarius. Then also next month, there's going to be a full moon in Aquarius. That is not common. It's not very often that happens. So there's going to be some energies between these two full moons, and I'll share that on the 23rd. Yes, I am going to do a full moon reading. However, I don't know what time. I haven't put up the thumbnail. I haven't put it on yet. So subscribe, hit the bell if you haven't, and you'll be notified when that's coming on. But I hope to put the thumbnail up by the 20th. Yeah, because today's the 18th. So let's get started on your reading for this week, though. So I'm going to pull the energies, and let's get going. All right. All right. We have our first card out. Interesting. So Cancers. We have our first card is the Divine's card, of course, and a lot of people are like, what? What do you mean? So this is a card that I originally used to be past, present, and future kind of a thing, like a lot of readers, but the Divine was like, hey, I want to send a message, so can I have a card for the first card? Of course, he's always first, so that's what I do. I'm a little bit different. So the cow is about nourishment, abundance, asking, and receiving. Now this was, I just got done with Scorpios, and that was their future card. This is your main energy card. So if you're asking a question, you don't know what's going on, you're coming to tarot like, I'm really trying to seek this. Whatever this is, it has to do with abundance. It has to do with nourishment, which means feeding your mind, feeding your body with healthy things, and asking and receiving. Not to be afraid to ask, okay? So the Divine's saying, are you taking care of your mind? Are you actually putting good thoughts in and keeping those low vibrational thoughts down? That kind of a thing. Are you having a fear of asking because there's something that you need to know information on, whatever it is, but you may be a little bit fearful to ask it? The only way that you are going to know the answer is to ask so that you can receive the answer, okay? This is also the number 2 in numerology, which means it's a partnership of bringing something together. Usually 2 will either bring it together or it'll separate it. So this is a time of bringing something together, which we're in the full moon, we're in the waxing moon yet. So I'm assuming it's bringing it into your life, not pushing it away. Could be the other way though. We'll see. You'll get more clarity on that. And the current energy for the week of the 19th through the 25th is Merlin. And Merlin is about newness. Okay, and which would make true because we have the full moon coming in on the 23rd. This is a current energy. This is about balance. This is about justice and alchemy. Okay, so this is about Merlin. So we're looking for balance this week, some type of balance. Future energy is the number 4, and it is the deer with gentleness and diplomacy. Okay. So gentleness and diplomacy definitely is more of a, I'm going to say a feminine energy, but here it is about how we do things. It's sort of like the diplomacy, parenthood. You know, I teach my children good things, how to do good things. I, you know, discipline them when they need to be disciplined, that kind of a thing. But we do it with gentleness, with love and kindness, because the number 4, again, is about stability and balance and growing improvement, growing something of a stable manner. All right. So we sort of look at those. So if you look at all 3 of these energies, we're definitely trying to balance and grow in a positive way. Okay. But the cow and the cow is the main key in this reading, because again it is, and you could do that. You could go, oh well, you've got 3 twos, you've got 3 twos there. Well, it could be a partnership if you want to look at that way, trying to really come together. But it is actually the number 4 trying to grow stability in numerology. All right, because a lot of people like to look at single numbers rather than actually doing the numerology, where you actually add numbers and figure things out that way. So definitely, but something new, something stable, something coming together definitely is in the works. All right. The cow is the key, because if you're feeding your mind with really, like, say, straw and garbage, your milk is going to be sour and yucky. Whereas if you feed that cow with really good, healthy vitamins and nutrients and good green grass, it's going to give nice, healthy milk. It's the same with our brain. Healthy in, healthy out. Crap in, crap out. Bad thoughts in, bad thoughts out. Negative in, negative out. Positive in, positive out. Love in, love out. Okay. Like we say, if you want love, be love. You know, that kind of a thing. So that's how your brain works. It's not hard. It's really not hard. It's how we fight it as a human. We really do. We fight it because of our past core foundation. Definitely. Okay. And I know that for a fact, is I used to think that way. I used to think negative. I used to think low vibrational, you know, and I'm human. Once in a while, yeah, I'll do that. But however, we think that way because of what's happened to us in the past. I was sexually abused. So I had, you know, and I was told I was fat. I was told I was ugly. Was told, you know, that I was never going to amount to anything, blah, 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 blah. So, of course, when I was fed that crap, then crap in, crap out. So it took a lot of change. It took a lot of truth. It took a lot of growth. It took a lot of nourishment on my part, and sometimes with a counselor, to really retrain my brain. Okay, because that was not truth. Absolute truth is divine, and divine is love. All right. Wow, somebody's going through something, and somebody's doing too much. Definitely doing too much. I'll tell you right now, multitasking, if you're young, multitasking is okay, but it is really not the way you should be doing things. You should be focusing in on 1 or 2 things, and that's it at a time, definitely. Because when you multitask, one, you're killing your brain telomeres, which never come back. And as you get older, you won't be able to multitask anyway, because it's really hard. I used to be a multitasker. I could do so many things at one time. But now as I get older, I'm realizing that I killed so many telomeres in my brain that, hey, I can't multitask worth beans hardly anymore. So be really careful. And the reason why I talk about that is because we have the number 2 of Pentacles straight out in the chute. That's your first card. Okay. And that the number 2, again, that partnership, trying to bring that partnership together, or bringing something together. I want to say it's a partnership. And what that means is that you could be coming together with like minds of anything. Could be friends, it could be, you know, a project, it could be work, you know, 2 people, co-workers getting together. Hey, yeah, you want to be friends, blah, blah, blah. Could be a relationship, it could be boyfriend, girlfriend, it could be just male, female friends, could be, you know, female, female, it could be whatever, you're just friends, or it could be a relationship kind of thing. However, that's what the number 2 is about. But the 2 of Pentacles is about you're doing too much. And it's like you can't you can't really see or get clarity because you're doing too much. And the reason why is we got a lot of 2s and 4s in this, so it's about your stability. It's about your balance. Again, your balance is your current energy here. So we're trying to get a new balance in your week, something to bring you more balance. It's like when I used to be a workaholic all the time, work, that's all I would think. And, say my family wanted to go do something. No, I got to get this done. I got to get this done. I got to do that. Nope, I got to do that. No balance. Okay, that's what's happening here. And it's really making somebody tired. It's not only tired, it's not taking care of your body, it's not taking care of things. You're not nourishing things properly. Divine saying, you know what, I gave you a vessel, please take care of it. You put crap in it, it's going to come out. This is talking about your body right now. This is talking about junk food. This is talking about being lazy, sitting on your butt all day, not exercising, not even getting out to walk. This is not taking care of your vehicle. It is not taking care of your body. And I'll tell you from experience, being a fitness coach for many years and studying nutrition and fitness, it will wear on your body and it will wear. And so when you have stress, it's going to be even harder on your body. Really begin to nourish your body with healthy things, both mind, body, and soul, because it will wear on you. But I will say, if you are younger, just keep moving. I hate exercise. Just walk. Just walk. You got these Fitbit things. It's like when we went on vacation here a couple weeks ago and I came back, I forgot that the phones now tell you how many steps, right? Really cool. How many steps did I do today? You sort of get hooked on it a little bit. How much did I walk today? Oh, yeah. We walk 6 miles a day in Disney World and Universal. We walked 95 miles in 11 days. Just walking is good for your body. It keeps your joints, but you got to hydrate. That's your nourishment. Keep your hydration going. Keep it going. Okay, here's what is going to be a big one in the middle of your calling or middle of your reading. So we have the devil, and then we have the Queen of Swords. We have the master of deceit and lies and keeping you bound, and we have the truth, the absolute truth. She's looking for the absolute truth, the Queen of Swords. Swords are about truth. Okay. Swords are also about balance in our life. So again, the more that you become healthier, the more that you become balanced, the more that you do that, you're going to have the adversary on your heels. And then it's going to test you. Okay. What happens is when you start doing something very positive, that negative is going to follow you and nip you in the heels. And you're going to have to say, get the frick back right now, because I don't want you in my life. You just want to get rid of it. And you have to, and the only way that you're going to know what it is it's going to be something that it's not constructive. It is not for you. It could even be a friend. That person is not for you, supporting you, lifting you up. They want to keep you bound to where they are. When I was bodybuilding, and I had friends that wanted to keep me bound to where I was. Hey, Angel, welcome, welcome. So I was bound to where I was because I was 215 pounds when I started bodybuilding, right? But I wanted to be, and I was on stage 1 year later at 136. So yeah, my friends didn't want to see me grow. My friends didn't want me to go up. My friends didn't want me to succeed because they're here. That's their choice to stay there. My choice was to keep moving up, bettering myself, growing myself, understanding my brain, understanding my body. But they wanted me to stay there. And so they would say, try to keep me and sabotage me, especially my mom. My mom was probably the best saboteur. But if you stay with the truth of what you want to do and where you want to move forward and get your balance back, then you sometimes have to let go of things. And that may happen after the 23rd because the 23rd is the full moon, and then we go to the waning moon where we have to release things. And that could be part of your burden because you've got the 10 of Wands, which could be something very heavy that you're holding on to. After the 23rd, you need to release it, let it go, so that you can thrive, because this is about your future. This is something that will probably, I'm surprised, well, we'll see here in a minute, that it won't change. We won't see the tower. We'll see if we see the tower. We do have the devil here, definitely trying to keep you from moving forward. Definitely trying to keep you from moving forward, from your growth and everything, abundance. So you got abundance coming. He don't want it. He don't want you to. Abundance is for your heart. Abundance is for your calling and purpose. And when you fulfill that, you're joy filled. Not happy. Happy is earthly. Joy filled is spiritual. Joy you can never take away. Happy you can take away, like a fart in the wind. Something can change like that, and then you're not happy anymore. That is earthly. You want to get joy filled. Spiritual, you can't take it away. All right. And then we have the Page of Cups. Again, about your heart's desires. So, whoever's working too hard, doing too many things, working 2-3 jobs, going to school, too much. So you're working all these jobs to make bills, but there's other ways to do that as well. You don't need to do that, because you're going to end up stressed out and in the hospital, and you're not nourishing yourself. You're not taking care of yourself that way. Hey, Queen Bean, welcome. So you're not taking care of your body. You're not taking care of your mind. This is not about this is about balance. All this is about balance this week, and whatever you're doing, something's off. Obviously, something's off. Otherwise, the devil card wouldn't show up. He wants you to be stuck somewhere. I don't know what that is in your life, and definitely there is a burden attached to that. So whatever is causing you a heavy heart, whatever is causing you mind to think low vibrational, whatever is causing you to not be able to fall asleep right away and rest, you need to give that to divine. Release that, surrender that to divine, because that is what this guy wants you to do. Not sleep, not rest, feel burdened, feel heavy, all that kind of stuff. That's low vibration, just going at it full force. Okay. Angel, yeah. Person whom I can trust completely. You're not going to like my answer, but I will tell you. Divine. If you cannot trust, you got to trust divine. And divine will send you somebody that you can trust. Definitely. Because and people say, well, he's not a person. He was. But the thing is, it doesn't matter if he's a person or not. He's in you. He is within you. He is your friend. He is your protector. He is your counselor. He is your provider. Trust me, I've lived world. I am now spiritual, but I have had him since I was a little girl. And let me tell you, when I would go cry my eyes out because I was lonely, and he would bring something to bring me comfort. Okay, you have to go to divine. Divine's number one. That's who you can trust. And that's why I talk about the second dimension. That's why I talk about where things that you cannot see that you have to trust, because he is, yes, it's trust in him. Trust in him. I'm telling you, really. I don't go anywhere. I don't know. I just talk to him all the time. I don't do anything or bring anybody in that he does not want in, because I don't have time to waste. And I'm so much older than you guys. I wish I could do it over again, but I can't. I wish I could, but I can't. All right, so we have the Emperor in reverse. Somebody's bucking authority. And then we have the Queen of Wands, which is definitely, she's about communication, but again, I think she's somebody that's trying to sabotage somebody. Definitely somebody who's trying to sabotage somebody. Because she's really good, and she's very authoritative. She knows her stuff, right? But this is a thinking process. This is something about your mind. And she's one that loves to butterfly around. Yeah. She's one that likes to go around and talk smack. I don't know what you call it in this day and age, but it's talking not good things. But she can really be one very authoritative and be really good at talking about possibly lifting people up and doing things of that nature. But she really does have a little bit of a shadow side, dark side kind of thing, where she will go around and talk smack about people. It is going to be your strength that you really need to pull yourself together and get this balance back in your life and really focus in on yourself, because there's something that's heavy on your heart that is just throwing things off balance. And once you release that and surrender that and let divine give you the answer to that, which you already have it, but it could be that you're just doing too much, or you're wanting too much, or you're desiring too much, or you have too many expectations. All right. So be really, really mindful what you're doing there. All right. All right. See what else divine has to for you guys. For Cancers. Ah. So we have, again, the Page of Swords. We have a Page of Cups, Page of Swords. So we're talking about the truth of your heart, your desires of your heart. The Six of Wands. Definitely about communication, fighting yourself, fighting your internal self, and justice. Okay. Okay, so if there is an authoritative that somebody's bucking, if somebody's sort of in trouble, maybe they got a ticket and they're fighting it, or maybe there's some trouble in your classroom and you're fighting it, maybe there's a paper or something, I don't know, I see a piece of paper that maybe you're fighting or whatever, you're trying to get, the truth out of it, that kind of a thing. Um, Definitely really want to pay attention to where that is going. Um, you just let it go. On some things, we just sort of have to fight our own fight. Remember to which battle you're going to really fight. You're going to have a battle all your life. However, which one are you going to fight? Which one are you going to let go? Definitely want to be careful of that, because the truth will come out. So if you're saying, well, that's not fair, you better have facts of why it's not fair or it's not true. Again, this old person wants to come out. This old person wants to keep moving forward. However, we need to take that old person and put them back. It's sort of like, imagine you guys, I don't know if you know a lot about snakes, but snakes will, as they grow, they shed their old skin. Well, that old skin stays back and it doesn't go with them. They don't carry it with them. They don't want it. They don't need it because it did its purpose and now it's done. But the snake moves on and grows, and then it does it again. That's what humans need to do, but we don't do it because we want to hang on to the past. Got to let go of the past. Got to let go of the past. That's your internal fight. Okay? That is definitely your internal fight. All right? Definitely your internal fight. So this is something of balance. This is something of that needs to, and your future energy card is about gentle. It's about being kind to yourself while you're doing it, or kind to somebody else while they go through their process. If something is going on with somebody else, they have got a burden or something very heavy on themselves. And you know what? It might not be a big thing to you, but it's huge to them. So really pay attention to it. Really pay attention to what is going on with somebody, and just be kind and gentle, and understand that even though it might not be something to you, it is to them. So love them while they go through their process, because they're trying to find the truth just like you are. They're trying to get balance in their life just like you are. All right. So this could be somebody that is coming towards you, or this could be you, because for some reason we're stuck. we don't want to move forward because we're too comfortable. We need to get out of our comfortable, get out of the box, and try something new. I don't even like to say try. I want to say attempt, because try is an empty word. Try should actually be removed from your verb, from your vocabulary. I even have a video on that. The words can't should be removed, failure or fail should be removed, and yeah, should be removed. And I'm not going to go into that because that's coaching. So the eyes of the beauty, positive expectations. I don't expect a whole bunch. You shouldn't expect a whole bunch. Just be positive and clarify. But this has positive expectations and clarity. So clarify. So there is also the number 7. This is for maybe somebody coming towards you. It could be love. It could be a relationship. It could be friendships. What number are we on? And we're at number 7. This is about something that's very possible, has a potential. So definitely might have a potential, but you have to be positive about it. Again, that's that waxing moon, that abundance, that thinking of coming in, that think of manifesting something forward and that kind of a thing. All right. So pay attention to that. Pay attention to who's coming forward and get clarity on that. Are these upside down? Yep, they are. So that comes up reverse. Did it again. Definitely, again, this is about getting clarity. And the only way you get to clarify is to ask so that you can receive the information and you make a choice. You now have some clarity. So you make a choice. Do I want to go this way? Do I not? Do I want to be with this person? Do I not? Do I want to do this job? Do I not? Do I want to go to that school? Do I not? You know, whatever it is. Then you get clarity. Oops, wrong way. All right. So we have... What did I talk about here? Now, this is supposed to be with another person or whatever. However, this is a message for you. Oops, sorry about that. So a personal issue reaches resolution. The full moon in Cancer. So your burdens will be released. Of some type. You will have, you know, whether you choose to keep moving forward in that direction doesn't mean that, that's why I say this, is that the resolution will be answered, because it's up to you whether you keep going backwards or staying where you're at, or you move forwards. So this is something that will resume or resolve. Now, if this is a friendship or a relationship of some type, it will be resolved. This is where you've got to ask and receive. Get that elephant out. If you're fighting and arguing and stuff with somebody, there's no way that it's going to get resolved unless you get the elephant out of the living room. The elephant doesn't stay in the house. It's got to go. So the only way that you can get it to go is by talking about it, asking about it, so that you can get balance back. This is all about balance in your life and get moving forward. Because when you fight and you don't talk to each other, it's not healthy. It's not a good way of communicating. It's not a good way of doing things. Then you stay bound. You stay stuck. You just stay stuck. And if somebody starts, if somebody's not talking to you for a day, let them not talk to you for a day. They might be mulling it over in their mind, because some people take time to think about things. But if it's a couple of days, a week, now that's toxic and that's immature. It's not good communication. You need to be able to communicate. How are you going to fix something if you can't communicate, right? You can't release a burden without finding a solution to the problem. All right. So the Cancers, that is your reading for the week. It's all about balance. Somebody's got to just stop juggling so many things. Somebody's got to look at the truth, look at their future. Definitely got to get unstuck. Definitely got to get unstuck. Definitely need to be looking at your body, taking care of your body, your mind. Balance, 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 balance. But you have to be gentle with not only yourself, if this is somebody coming towards you that is unbalanced in their life. They work too much. They go to school too much. They don't enjoy things. Even if we do too much of one thing, that sort of becomes our idol, which is very unhealthy. And if you believe in Holy Spirit, then, that is definitely a no-no. because he should be coming first. Divine should be coming first. All right. But this bucking authority, I don't know what this is for somebody. What time is it? 29. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get clarity on this. So before we go, so you have the Emperor in reverse. So somebody's fighting the justice system in a manner. Let me see if I can get some clarity on this. I'm going to use this other deck because I want to make sure if card pops out. That's it. Oops, already did. Okay. So we have the Four of Swords again. Four of Swords is not getting enough rest. This could be somebody in an addiction. That could got them in trouble with the law. Could be somebody with an addiction. Somebody, this is definitely all about truth. Two of Swords, they made a wrong decision. And we do all make mistakes. We all do make mistakes, but it went in the wrong way. Okay. Oops. You got the Chariot there, though. So we did make a wrong decision. Somebody made a wrong decision. It was a mistake. It could be something due to, because it's rest and we have the devil right next to it. Could be an addiction, a stronghold. It could be something, a behavioral issue. But they just made the wrong choice. I think it's a young person who made the wrong choice, and it's going to change. It's going to change everything for them because they're going to realize that now they have to do go and face the piper or face somebody, and there might be repercussions, there might be responsibility that needs to be taken, accountability that needs to be taken. That is definitely a different energy. It is not the energy that we were talking about before. Two different entities. So whoever is watching this, when they're watching it, definitely it's one of those energies, and at another time somebody else is going to watch this, and balance is going to be a huge thing. Yeah, this other person's way off balance when they're doing things at low vibrations, making wrong choices, and that's very worldly. It's not spiritually. So hopefully that person can get touched by divine, and learn how to do things more in a spiritual, high vibrational way. All right, because it will release your burden 100%, million times over. All right, Cancers, this is your reading. Definitely, if don't forget the 23rd is the full moon. I will be doing a reading on the full moon, but that will be, I'm not quite sure the time. So subscribe, hit the bell, you'll know when I'm on. But I would appreciate if you do like, share, and subscribe. That does help. Otherwise, I will see you on the 26th on your next reading. All right, take care, guys. Bye, guys. Thanks, Queen Bee.